Never thought the day would come where I'm eating lobster 30,000 feet in the sky, but today is that day.
19 hours, 9,500 miles, let's get it. I'm in the Silvercrest Lounge here at Changi International Airport, mentally preparing myself because we have a 19-hour flight coming up. We're flying straight Changi to JFK, world's longest flight at 19 hours and just over 9,500 miles. It's gonna be an experience for sure, being in a plane that long. We're gonna be on the Singapore Airlines A350, ultra long range. I'll take you guys along with me. Well, this is gonna be home for the next 19 hours. Do a seat tour in a second and let's lock in and ready for the longest flight I've ever taken. Should be fun. This seat is huge, way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my God.
The A350 is in a 1-2-1 configuration, meaning that each seat has direct aisle access. In all the seats except those in the front row, you have this little footwell off to the side which forces you to sleep in a slanted position. Some people say it's comfortable, but I prefer the full width footwell in the front row. By the way, this seat is way bigger than it looks on camera. In the seat itself, we have a large screen that you can bring out and slightly angle for when you're laying down. You also have a hook for hangers and all the control buttons for your screen, your lights, your seat position, and attendance options. You also have outlets for your plugs, HDMI cords, USB-A, you have multiple lights and your controller dock, and even a mirror to check yourself out.
We got a nice Singapore Airlines branded and Halligan's amenity kit. Let's see what we got. Got some hand lotion, some lip balm, and some facial mist. That mist is nice. Ooh, that's refreshing. You know, your socks and slippers. So got your headphones, noise canceling, as well as a bottle of water. You have your remote controller here, the PSP looking thing. I feel like the PSP was ahead of its time. People didn't appreciate it when we had it, and I feel like that's the only reason it failed. I remember I had my PSP when I was a kid, and it's basically, you know, an early man Switch. So you kids today, like, we didn't have Switches, we had PSPs. And those were sick, man. Imagine playing like God of War or something on like a portable like PlayStation device. That would be so sick. But yeah, so you got your PSP controller, it's touchscreen, or you can do the little buttons over here and it controls the big screen. Or you can also, it looks like you can link your device. So I think you might be able to actually use your phone as a controller. In-flight menu, pretty much a book, dude. This is crazy. If you want, you can also ask for a hairbrush, eye shades, earplugs. I'm excited because I've heard the food on the Singapore to New York flights are a lot better than the ones on the New York to the Singapore ones. So we'll see. We had the option to book the cook. So that means basically before I take off, I can order what I want. They don't do dine on demand. I haven't been on a dine on demand flight. That's my goal. I want to go on that one where I can just order whatever I want, whenever I want. But I remember I ordered the Lobster thermidor, which I heard is a Singapore Airlines classic. And then I also got some noodles, I think. I honestly can't remember. I booked these foods so long ago. We'll see. Huge selection of wine and drinks and anything you could imagine. There's a bunch of snacks you can get on board. Let's see, we got some noodles, some pizza, dim sum, nuts, chips, cookies. Also in business class, you get free in-flight Wi-Fi. The seat is so like spacious and wide. You have more than enough legroom to fully stretch out. 19 hours, 9,500 miles, let's get it.
Our journey was set to start with a Singapore Airline safety video, and the next thing I knew, we were in the air ready to embark on our almost full day journey.
Just took off, have our post-takeoff drink here, the Singapore Sling. Took a look, there's a lot of great options to watch, a lot of good entertainment options. You got games, TV, movies. You can watch the flight for 18 hours, you can watch the map. I know that's a thing people like to do. I really like just sitting there and watching the map sometimes.
Joseph, may I offer you some almonds and cashews?
Yes, please, thank you. Got some nuts here as well. Really great detail too that they refer to you by name. It's not necessary, but it's just a really nice touch. Feel very pampered. I'm trying the headphones. Really sleek, nice noise canceling ones.
These noise canceling headphones were super comfortable and great for blocking out noise. Especially on a flight as long as this, comfortable headphones are a necessity. The tray comes out of the console and the height is adjustable. Great for storing all your food or anything you might need. When you're done, just fold it back up and slide it back into the side console.
The appetizer, smoked salmon with the apple slaw.
I love these little salt and pepper shakers that they do that come like stacked on each other and then you separate them. They're so cute. Not bad if that's your thing. You know, smoked salmon, I don't go out of my way to get smoked salmon, but it's very nice. Never thought the day would come where I'm eating lobster 30,000 feet in the sky, but today is that day. The lobster thermidor is one of the Singapore Airlines famous dishes, so I had to try it. Seafood in the sky, about as far from the sea as we can get right now, my boy. All right, moment of truth. Let's try it. This is pretty impressive. I'm sure airlines have done the fish and it has been awful. And I wouldn't sit in a restaurant and have this and be like, this is amazing, but for a flight, and just the fact that I'm eating lobster on a flight is great. For dessert, we got a vanilla cheesecake. It's really good. It's almost like a little salty this thing. This is fantastic. I love cheesecake.
I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake at nighttime, real late at night.
So I was told that when I want to go to bed and have the actual bed made for me, to have the attendant do it for me. So this is what it looks like when we go from the seat to the bed. Dude, I was expecting the seats to just recline into a bed, not for it to flip all the way over. That's ridiculous. That's really cool. Dude, and there's so much space here, especially the front row seat. Like, hold on. So first of all, we are completely flat here. Like, this is ridiculous. Look at this. I could starfish if I wanted to. I can even reach the end over there. This is insane. I know I'm gonna sleep like a lot on this flight. So we're about 8.5 hours in, got a little more than 10 hours to go. Started to feel a little peckish, so I ordered something off the refreshments menu. I got some soup noodles with some chicken, a whole list of things you can choose from. And it's a long flight, so you can't be restricted to just the 3 meals. And it sounded like some soup noodles would just hit the spot right now. So I'm gonna try those out and let y'all know how it is. I'm usually not a big soup guy, but that is fantastic. Really nice way to, keep yourself going during the flight.
Last meal of the flight, I got the chicken satay skewers, which were not bad at all. We also had this shrimp salad for our appetizer, and for the main, I got this sambal shrimp, which hit the spot right before landing. Even though I was exhausted from a 2-week trip and a 19-hour flight, I was a bit sad when it was over. I'm not gonna lie, the time honestly flew by. The flight was extremely comfortable and the staff was extremely nice. They even sent me home with a Singapore Airlines teddy bear. Shout out to the crew for real for that one, it's much appreciated. Thank y'all so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other places you want me to check out, make sure you leave it in the comments. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you soon.